live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. It's the Hokies and the Georgia Tech Yellowjackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Georgia Tech making some noise in college football last season, going 9-4. This team was strong in the ACC at 6-2 overall. Brent Key looking to keep that consistency and continuity heading into 2026. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Yellowjackets will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Hokies offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes the maestro of this offense. One of the better quarterbacks in the country, a lot of talent and the ability to elevate his team. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Caught, and he's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Spillman. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the 1st drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. The Yellowjackets offense gets to come out for its 1st possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win?
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Yellowjackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Hosley. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Right back to the well. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. The Yellowjackets will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it away and hammers it. You want to talk about flipping the field. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Hokies! Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And here's the return.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Mendoza. Gets it to the back. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The run inside. It's Hosley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. They go to the counter. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Right back to it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Using his legs, and Spillman.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those.
After the filthy move, he's got room. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out.
Number 2, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Yellowjacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Yellowjackets in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab, and he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But there's a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Almost got to the first down marker, but now sets up a 4th down.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Spillman. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rush is on him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. Oh, he got loose. Gashing the knee on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6.
Kick this one away.
And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be dragged down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Catching up with Coach Brent Key at halftime. He has challenged his team in the locker room at the half because they have not done anything on offense. He said, I know we're better than this offensively, but they have been absolutely stunned at the line of scrimmage. He knows they're better than this. They get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. We'll see if they're able to get off the mat right here and answer back in this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Hokies will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Number 2, set to hands on football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Yellowjackets will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Smashes ahead. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Throwing right. Makes the catch. It's McCaffrey. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Spillman. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
It's the one thing this offensive coordinator always stresses is having balance in the offense. First play you throw it, get a nice one. Second play you run it and get another nice one. And this defense is totally on their heels. They literally just got on the field. We're approaching the 3rd play of the drive, and already this defense finds themselves in their own red zone.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Number 2, set to take this one away.
He'll bring it out. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. This field position better than you could ever hope for. 1st and goal from the 8. Touchdown, Hokies! He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. There he goes. He's at the 20. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Off the play fake. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the run, it's Spillman. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Finds his man, it's Green. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the right. Inside, he is in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Hosley. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today, Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Gets the back moving. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Takes the easy one to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Had the catch on second down, but it didn't help. It's third down now. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
Still on his feet. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The handoff, keep working on that clock. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Remember, this is a true freshman quarterback getting his first start, and the guys are so excited about how he's performing. People keep coming over, slapping him on the helmet, letting him know he's doing a great job. As he leads his team back out onto the field, he is showing calm and composure in this big moment in his career. Guys?
If there's time to pad the stats. He's going to take a sack to end it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.